It's kata number 3, Heian Sandan. It's the 7th Q kata for those taking their green belts 6Q. Okay, so as normal, I'll do is I'll perform the kata all the way through, come to you, show you one of the two little nuances, one of the details that perhaps you can't see from a distance, perform it again, and then for the senior grades, performing it in ura reverse direction. Something I insist that all of our senior grades, definitely 3rd Qs and above, should know. If you want to know something, you really should know it inside out and back to front. That's what we say. Is that what we mean? Okay, so kata number 3, Heian Sandan. Heian Sandan. As you might notice, I'm unfamiliar ground here, next to the Forensic Science House at Staffs University. My garden is now a building site, a dumper truck and a few other things. Just in case you thought that I'd kind of moved up markets, I've got a 200-foot long garden as opposed to just 100. So Heian Sandan, kata number 3. Like a Heian katas from Nidan, Sandan, Yondan and Godan, all start with the first stance, and it's not so much a step as a drop. Okay. So the body and the weight is fundamentally staying here. This right knee, the supporting knee, is not moving this way, it's being pushed down and out, okay, into Kokutsudachi. And unlike the first two katas, Kion kata and Heian Shodan, we're not stepping in 2 lines, we're stepping along 1 line. Okay. The next move we do is Kosauki cross block. It's fundamentally a Gidambarai and an Uchijiki. So same height as the shoulder, same height as Gidambarai, and the same width. Never wider, never more narrow. Okay. So from there, Kosauki, almost this feeling of the blocks coming in and out. Okay. In and out. The bunkai, the application. Someone could grab a hold of both wrists, and the underhand, the uchi, that strikes and takes the grip of an opponent off you. Okay, so Kosauki. So it's from here, Kokutsudachi back stance, feet together, Kosauki double. Then this hand, think again, sinking onto that left knee, turning the body, try not to rotate too much so we don't end up with our hips and our chest facing this way. From here, sink, control the body, and stop. So my chest is here, my hikite is not collapsed, and it's pulled back. And it's Kosauki again. In and out, in and out. From there, this next sequence really exhibits change of stance. We do it without the arms. Okay, it's Kokutsudachi, back stance, into Zenkutsudachi. From there, keeping the weight on the front knee, around into Kibidachi, balance, okay, a bit closer to the camera perhaps, okay, and then from there, not moving this foot first, but stepping through and over into the first kiai and the oizuki, okay. So that sequence with the arms, I'll show you with an obtuse angle, easier to fit in, better for you to see. So start with the right hand on top, it's morite, okay, double uchigiki, double block, reinforced. Here, in back stance. Between the 3rd and the 4th knuckle, in on the bone of the back of the elbow on the left arm. From here, pulling down, blocking down Teisho with the left, pulling the right hand back, striking Mukite, supporting at the elbow, like Heian Nidan, not the wrist and not too far beyond. From here, twisting this front hand. Someone's got a hold of this, you twist, okay, stay the same height. Underneath, keeping the left hand underneath and strike. Yoko Tetsuichi, in Kibadachi, and then step Oizuki Anki-ai. The next move always kind of never fails to amaze me, really. That from here, it's a very simple move. We've just ki-ai'd and we step in, and all we're doing is the left arm is moving here as the right arm comes in. So seiken, there's front two knuckles on each hand, just on top of the belt, just on top of your hip bones, okay, perhaps a little bit higher, okay, and not back on the body but slightly further forward, which will help when we do the empiuchi, the elbow block coming forward. Okay, so once again, with ki-ai'd, step in with control, never ever kind of lurching or pitching or rolling like the cross-channel ferry. Okay, so hips are pushed in, back straight and in. Okay, done very slowly and with control. One of the first moves you'll ever do slowly in a kata from being a novice. Okay? Next move is once upon a time used to be a mikazuki geri, a crescent kick, but now it's effectively a fumakomi, a stamp. So knees straight up. Okay? As we stamp, we're pulling this right hip forward, and this pulls the elbow across into the block, and then we strike again with seiken, the back of the knuckles, not actually the knuckles, just the back of the hand. Slightly in, okay? Don't accentuate too much, but just in, just enough. So head on, okay? This is a stamp, so knees straight up, hips are still facing you. Stamp and turn, blocking across with the elbow and strike. And then again, we do that 2 more times, but without moving the front foot first. Don't move the front foot to kind of augment or to even facilitate the move. It doesn't need any help. Lift that leg up, straight through and block. This foot, the standing foot, will rotate on the ball, then across. So after we've done the third one, so we're here and we strike. Again, none of this, okay? Don't move the front foot first. So we're reaching, it's actually a block, tate shutuki, and at the same time preparing with the left arm for the punch. So don't do this and then be stepping forward here and trying to punch. Okay, pull that left elbow in. Okay, once upon a time, again, was done very slowly, and then step this now together. Okay, so as we reach, looking this way and in. Okay, final sequence. So bringing, okay, shoulder width, punched, shoulder square, hip square, right foot in parallel. We used to once upon a time again come in and then out, just parallel, but the knees are soft. Keep the arms where they are as long as possible, and elbow with the left, and punching over the shoulder, the right. Elbow nice and high, not down on the chest, to reach as far as you can over the shoulder. Okay? So again, if I show you from this direction, okay, good to see it from the back of me. A lot of people say, okay, bring your right foot in, control, don't move the arms, just at the end. And then the short move, just lift that right foot, push with the left, swap the arms. Okay? And that's, in essence, a throw. Okay? Someone's got a hold of you round the neck here, and you grab, you could either elbow and grab, and just step away. Okay? And you pull them straight over your leg. Okay? I've actually done that in anger once. Not mucking about with a friend, but okay. And it does work, it does work. So Heian Sandan, kata number 3, one more time, and then reverse direction for the seniors. Heian Sandan. So, Heian Sandan, again practice, hopefully on a slightly more even surface than I'm on. Yeah, it's needs must. You can never guarantee being on a good surface, a dry surface, when it comes to reality. Okay, could be gravel, could be anything, could be sand. Okay, might be up a flight of stairs. Okay, you don't really have that luxury sometimes in real life. Okay, so same for everyone, but yeah, looks nice and green, but I can assure you it's nice and uneven. But hey, that's what we've got to overcome. Anyway, one last time, and this time order reverse direction with commentary, so you can hopefully follow. Us, Heian Sandan. So not to the left, but to the right of the statue. Kata, opposite way. Uchi, and again, Kasu. Now Morite, Teisho Nukate, left side forward, twisting this left hand around Yoko Tetsuyuchi, Kibadachi, and then stepping Oizuki, and that would be the Ki point. Just move slightly this way so you can see. Bringing the right leg in. Point of symmetry, this is where a lot of seniors would then start and immediately dive in with the right leg. Start with the left. Up, stamp and block and strike. Stamp and block and strike. Stamp and block and strike. Left side as we reach Takashito, and in and punch to the right. Bring the left leg in and around with the right. Lifting the left, finish with the right with Kia. Left leg back in and we now relax. So it's Heian Sandan, Ura, reverse, practice, as I said time and time again, to know something back to front, inside out, like the back of your hand. How many more things do you want? Okay, but do we really mean it? Do we know it? More to follow. Thank you very much.